I've been following politics for a long time, long before I registered to vote. I've been following politics since Bush Sr. I spent years traveling, listening to politics. God delivered me from that after some years ago. But tell you the truth, politics can become addicted. I listened to Fox News. I listened to Rush Limbaugh for years. I listened to the other side for years. I listened to the back and forthness. I listened to damn all the damning information that one news source had, one side had on the other. In just a few more days, this gonna come out. I listened to that for years. It's all just a ploy to sell something to the people. People thrive on hot information, damning information on the other side. People thrive on one side going down and the other side going down. That's what drives the broadcasters. That's what drives the subscriptions. People love that. Fox News, Rush Limbaugh, and all them for years. Every other month, they had some new damning information on the opposition. But I'm just looking at how hypocritical the conservative preachers are today. A lot of people don't like my video, what I put out about A.R. Williams and the conservative preachers. It's true. They are some of the most hypocritical people there are. There is. Conservative Christians, they are a bunch of hypocrites. They talking about what happened at the DMC. They had abortions. They were giving out free abortions at the convention. I asked around, searched around, looking around on other platforms. They just put stuff out there in the atmosphere. Ain't nobody got nothing to prove anything. Some people are saying that Planned Parenthood showed up on their own accord, but they was outside of the convention. And they wasn't doing abortions, but they were giving abortion pills and stuff like that. But they were trying to tie that to the DNC of being against God. Murder, abortion, murder. Yeah, I'm the first to say the DNC, they are ungodly. They are ungodly. Yeah. But when you're talking about the game of politics, there is nothing holy about politics. Preachers won't tell y'all that. The conservative preachers not going to tell y'all that. There is nothing holy about politics. They want to go in the Bible and isolate certain things to make the Democrats look wicked and ungodly when the Bible already deemed politics as being ungodly. Period. Well, God established governments. I see this stuff. God established government in front. Yeah, he did. He did. But the governments, all that stuff you see about King, God established them, God deemed them stuff to be unholy. Christians, born believe Christians in God and Christ, are supposed to stay away from politics. Let the world participate in voting and all this stuff. But we do it. The Bible says, avoid the affairs of the world. Apostle Paul mentioned about wicked institutions. Because it was a wicked institution, government system that crucified Jesus. And right then they were deemed wicked. Ain't no holy conservatives. Ain't no unholy Democrats. They want to paint y'all a picture and make y'all believe that, yeah, it is holiness. Democrats are devil, condemned to hell. The Republicans are God-fearing folks. They on their way to heaven. Not so. Not so. I'm getting them in my comments. Video on the A.R. Williams and all that. Them people don't like the truth. You, on one hand, y'all stand behind preachers that condemns the Democrats on parties and personal lives. But on the other hand, when people condemn the Republicans and Donald Trump, y'all want to play the holy card then. Well, all people got sin. So, okay, but so y'all have the right to condemn, but others don't. I just got a fresh comment. They want to argue that a preacher have a right to speak against ungodliness. Okay, that's fine. But another preacher don't have a right to speak against ungodliness when it comes to Trump. Other people can't put their mouth on Trump. God condemned the wicked. The Democrats are wicked. God ain't gonna use them. When you talk about Trump, well, God used wicked men in the Bible. Which way y'all want to have it? I debate anybody. Come on, which way y'all want to have it? The Democrat preachers are too afraid to debate, but I debate any of you conservative preachers. Anybody. I'm seeing this stuff. Y'all are 100% hypocrites. Talking about Trump personal life or any conservative personal life is off limits. Meanwhile, the conservative preachers they can use anything to their advantage. Everything perfect for them, right? Are the Republican pushing policies and stuff like this, trying to change God's laws and all that? Yes. 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 Y'all just want to focus on sexuality and stuff like that. But what about all the other laws that Trump have expressed thoughts of changing stuff? Taxes. Trump would like to change a lot of stuff. That's why he want to put in place certain judges and stuff. Trump don't respect the laws of the land. Don't the Bible tell us to respect the governments and the laws of the land? Trump had desires to do away with voting. Trump showed us during the last election how much he respects the voting laws. Trump has demonstrated how much he respects the laws of the land. He's been doing this long before he became president. You would put it past anybody like that to get in office and not to try to change laws. we have had 4 years of him already trying to change stuff. But yet, y'all want the Democrats to be condemned. God, they wicked. God can't use a wicked Democrat, but he can use a wicked conservative for his. Come on, this is stuff they are saying. This is the stuff they are saying. They want to take the Bible and beat up on the Democrats and put it on the policies. But I'm seeing on other people's channel, Christian conservatives or conservatives, where they are attacking the lady's personal life. They're talking about personal histories. But when people talk about Donald Trump personal life and history, we acting like Jesus, we acting like God. I just got a fresh comment. They did this with Fannie Willis. She ungodly. She sleep around. She this and that and that and this and this. They doing the same thing about Miss Harris. Willie Brown or something she slept with or something in the past. She slept her way to the top. She did. Okay, we talking about personal sins, right? We talking about personal sins. She slept her way to the top. Everybody that not in favor of Donald Trump, they right for the pickings no matter what. They don't leave nothing off the table. They put everything on the table. Fannie Willis, every Democrat, everybody. She slept around. They slept around. Bill Clinton, he slept around. He unholy. He ungodly. Vote for him. They did that for years. A lot of them still hold that against Bill Clinton. But when it comes to Donald Trump been married 3 times. They don't want to talk about that. Well, you playing God. Well, it's the Bible. If y'all want to use the Bible, we got to use the Bible now. I'm an independent. I'm keep saying that. I'm a registered Democrat, but I lean independent. I was willing to vote for Mike Pence. I was going to vote for Mike Pence. Once he stood up and certified them votes, and I had already been paying attention to Mike Pence. I liked his spirit. The conservative preachers never talked about how Donald Trump did Mike Pence. They won't talk about that. Even up until January 6th. You think they talk about that? No. There's a clear vision into what Donald Trump is. Here you have a man of God. Mike Pence, it wasn't no blurry line where he stood. I'm a devout Christian. I'm a man of God. That's why they went and got him, to pull them votes. Him and Trump fell out. The conservative preachers want to tell y'all this. They want to cover that stuff up, make Mike Pence go away. They hold that against Pence for not standing with Trump. They hold that against him. So what they tell y'all about how they feel about God? I'm telling y'all, these people are some hypocrites. It's open season on Democrats and anybody that's against Trump. It's open season. Miss Harris, she slept her way to the top. She sleep around. She do it. We talking about personal sin. Donald Trump been married 3 times. Well, now you playing God. Everybody's sin. Which way y'all want to have it? I'm getting this. A.R. Williams, any conservative preachers, are they preaching against Trump? Are they telling y'all the truth? How they are supporting sin? When you want to talk about sins of the Democrats, abortion, that's murder under the 10 Commandments. I just got a friend, and they violate all 10 Commandments. Well, Donald Trump and the conservative violate 10 Commandments. They do it. Are they not guilty? Let's go to Exodus chapter 20. Let's start around the 12th verse. Honor thy father and thy mother, that their days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Verse 13, thou shalt not kill. That's we want to talk about abortions. Thou shalt not kill. That's what it line up on. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not lie. The guy that they support and voted in for president, he's guilty of all that, and more. He have a lifestyle of violating the Ten Commandments. But they support preachers that stand up and preach against the Democrats. They support that unapologetic. But when preachers push back and preach against the conservative preachers and what they stand for, then suddenly we wrong. This is stuff I'm getting. This is stuff I've been seeing from the conservative. I'm not a Democrat. I preach against both of them. You ask me about the Democrats, yeah, they are simple. I know what the Bible say. That's why the Bible tells us to steer away from politics. You ain't gonna find nothing in the Bible to say the Republicans are holy and the Democrats are unholy. God put it all in one. Although he founded government, kings and government systems, he said it's wicked. It's wicked. Point blank. I see over and over again where these conservative preachers stand up and cover Donald Trump and the Republicans. They bite their tongue. Most of them preachers that I'm looking at don't even believe in the doctrines of Christ. Bishop Patrick Wood stand up there with a pulpit full of women preachers, which the Bible clearly forbids. A.R. Williams is a heretic. All them conservative preachers are heretics. They would take the Bible and use it as a weapon or as a shield, how they see fit. This is what they do. This is who they are. They always have something to say about the Democrats in their platform and them being ungodly, but you can't hardly get them to say anything negative about their conservative partners, people they support. If these preachers was right, Democrats and Republicans, they would allow people to question them during their services about anything pertaining to politics and sin. You cannot get around the fact that Donald Trump is the poster child of sin. The Bible says unrighteousness will not inherit the kingdom. They'll try to tell you that y'all on y'all way to hell for supporting an ungodly platform. We in trouble with God for supporting politics, period, because the Bible never deemed it to be holy. Therefore, you cannot isolate certain things. You cannot isolate sin and want to cover the people that y'all support, but yet you want to uncover and use the Bible to uncover the sins of the other party. That's being hypocritical. That's being hypocritical. When all these conservative preachers was around here lying on God 5-6 years ago for the benefit of Trump and trying to persuade the people to vote, I can't find no conservative preachers preaching out against that. Them people went too far blaspheming God outright religiously. A.R. Williams, Bishop Wooden, All these black conservatives, they ain't speak out against them white preachers 4 or 5 years ago. A.R. Williams up there and quoted Kenneth Copeland last week, a couple weeks ago. Let's just show you where he's at. I don't mind. I'll talk about any of them. Democrats are wrong. The conservative preachers are certainly wrong. They want to throw stones, throw boulders, throw the rock and hide their head. Somebody throw the rock at them, then they want to see. Donald Trump on his third wife. The Bible speaks of being in an adulterous relationship, in having children in an adulterous relationship. In the Old Testament, you were stoned to death. Abraham had a child, stepped outside his marriage and had a child with his wife handmaid. That's why the Bible talks about having children in adulterous relationships. Son of perdition. Donald Trump's sins run deep. Donald Trump is in court because of his sins. Stealing. Thou shalt not steal. Commit adultery. They don't want to talk about that. How can you talk about politics and not talk about the people? It's okay for y'all to talk about the person. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this stuff on Candace Owens page. I'm seeing this stuff on Brandon Taylor. I'm seeing this stuff on the conservative. They throwing everything out there. But on the other hand, when it comes to Trump, that's offline. No. Are they holding back? No, they're not holding back. I ain't voting for nobody. I don't tend to vote for anybody. I ain't never made plans to really go and vote anyway. I voted for the first time a few years ago. My first experience, I voted against the Trump people. And I might vote against, I don't plan on voting. I'm just going to tell the truth. I really don't, because I don't want to be misconstrued this time that, in my state, they only have one day of voting anyway, so I'm not going to make any plans to be in. I don't necessarily depend on the politicians for my religions anyway. I'm saying in Christ, if the Republicans preachers were truly of God, they would tell y'all everything, the ins and outs of politics. Voting, period, voting, period, is of God. It is not of God. It's against God. But they want to paint the picture and make everybody else look like they in trouble and try to scare people not to vote for the Democrats. That's what they're doing. They're using scare tactics. They're using the Bible. They're being deceitful. They're trying to scare people not to go and vote. Not to vote for the Democrats, no way. They can get people not to vote for the Democrat, then that will help Trump. I see what they're doing. I know what they're doing. They always have been deceitful with the Bible. That's why I don't have nothing negative to say about the Democrats, because I know where they're coming from. The conservative preachers always have defended wicked. They always have defended sin on their side. They always have covered sin. They cover George Bush in his sin. When Obama came in, they uncovered. Yes, it was about race when it was Obama. I know it was. It's always about race. Always have a lot to do with it. That's why you see so many of these sell out black conservatives out here. Now, it ain't about race. It is exactly about race. That's why they got them parading around out here trying to get folks not to vote for the Democrats. They done sold out. They doing the job. They getting paid. All of them get paid.